Howdy friends, welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Play Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. This is episode number 27, and we are still here in the, oh, I shouldn't have done that, in the Lava Ridge Town Gym. I have not left the building because I realized that the next thing that happens is going to be facing our dad, and I'm sure the game reminds you of that, because there aren't phone calls in this game as far as we can tell. I have a feeling May's going to intercept us, probably right outside of the gym, so figured I would do that on screen. Yeah, well, that was a scorching hot battle. Thank you very much. But I have the feeling our next one might be even more challenging. Father versus son. And look who it is. Owen! Wow, it's a relief to see you in one piece. Oh, well, the last time I saw you was right after battling those Team What's-It people. So I was a bit worried, thinking about what might have happened to you after that, Owen. What? You battled them again after that? And you beat them? You really are something else, Owen. I mean, you and your team are. I'm pretty impressed by you all. And that pretty stone that's sparkling there, is that the meteorite you got back from them? Oh, that's right. Here, here. I've been thinking of giving these to you. Go goggles. Oh, that's for the desert. Oh, yeah, okay. If you put on those go goggles, you'll be all set heading into the desert on Route 111. Oh, and isn't that's Lava Ridge's gym badge. Do I have like the meteorite, all these badges just like on the outside of my jacket or something? Like she just sees everything that I have on me. So you beat Flannery too? I guess you really are training your Pokemon, right? Next up we'll be challenging your dad, Norman, in Petalburg, right? I'm headed to Petalburg's gym next myself. Do you want to go back together? Back to Petalburg? I'm going to say no actually, but thank you for the offer. Oh yeah? Well, I'll still be here in Lava Ridge for a while, so find me if you think you'd like a little company on the road after all. That's cool. I like that they give you the option to kind of quick travel. Um, since otherwise you're not like really missing something by going back. Um, you just save some time that way. Although it is kind of nice wandering around and seeing the routes again, getting a feel for things, maybe encountering wild Pokemon you didn't see the first time, or hidden items, or trainers you might not have battled. So there's always things to do, but harvesting berries obviously. So as excited as I am to face Norman, we did just have a gym battle, so I do want to space them out just a little bit. So I'm thinking maybe next episode we'll battle him. But I was thinking I might have to battle him this episode because there isn't that much else to do. But um, I think we should probably visit the Trick House again now that it's upgraded. Get our Pokemon trained up a little more because I don't really remember, but I think Norman's best might be actually really high, like level 35. And that could clearly be a challenge for our team since Ava, for example, is only level 26. So I would want to train them up maybe a little bit, at least so they're all maybe 29 or so. Um, we do have 5 Pokemon. I think he still has 3, so that gives us a little bit of a way to compensate. But May also reminded me about the Route 111, I guess, the Sandstorm route. So I think we should explore that, and there are some trainers there we can face. At least I'm pretty sure there are. Um, and then also it occurred to me as we started this, I haven't actually explored Lava Ridge at all. So between those 3 things, we should have a pretty full episode. The Pokemon Herb Shop. Well, we'll check this out, but I'm not going to buy anything here. You've come all the way to look at herbal medicine in Lava Ridge? That's rather commendable. I like you. Take this. Oh, a charcoal. I'm glad I stopped by. That's awesome. So, oh, this is tough now. Do I want to give Ford, he has the expert belt right now, which makes all of his super effective attacks do 20% more damage. I could change that to charcoal, which makes Fire Pledge do 20% more damage, even if it's not super effective, even if it's not very effective. Although I probably never use it if it's not very effective. But I don't know. I feel like there's probably just as many circumstances, if not more, where I would use a super effective other move than I would Fire Pledge. It's hard though, because you know what I might do? Let me just real quick, if you guys don't mind. What I want to look up is how much type coverage Slate has, because he actually has a pretty good move pool as well these days. Although a normal move like Secret Power doesn't really help any. If I was to use just Rock, Ground, and Steel, it would be super effective against a little more than half of the Pokemon. But I'm thinking otherwise you would just have a Berry. I'm also wondering, should I switch maybe Ava and Dan's hell items? Maybe I'll just ponder that some other time. But alright, for now let's just keep things as they are. But before our gym battle, I might think about things some more, maybe switch it around. Herbal medicine works impressively well, but your Pokemon will dislike you for it. It must be horribly bitter. The more bitter it tastes, the better it works. Oh joy. Yeah, you know, I might have my Pokemon faint occasionally just because we're going to be in a lot of tough battles and I want them to work hard. But I'm not going to give them bitter medicine because um, I've never liked doing that because I feel like you can just, for a little bit more money, get the equivalent regular medicine. Like Energy Root is a hyper potion essentially, but it's cheaper and it makes your Pokemon dislike you a little bit more. Energy Powder is super potion, Heal Powder is like a full restore, and Revival Herb is like a max revive, which is kind of cool in that you can actually buy max revives anywhere. At least I don't think you can. So this is your one option for a max revive if you want to use them in battle. But since we're not using in battle items, um, I'm not. You know, even if I wanted to buy an herb, um, I still wouldn't buy it for that reason. All right, let's see who lives next to the herb shop. A lot of old people in this town. Guess it's good for their bones with the hot springs and all. I heard that an egg was found when 2 Pokemon were left at the daycare. That's great, I'm envious. Wish I could lay an egg. Okay. Maybe Zigzagoon can lay an egg for you. It's a female Zigzagoon. Alright, well. Do we talk to her yet? Oh, you like hot springs, do you? That's surprising for one as young as you. Well, like I said, I've never been in one. Oh. She is an egg. I'm gonna say yes, just so. I wonder if I say no, do I not get another chance? So I'm gonna say yes, but okay. I figured it would be that way. I don't think I'm going to actually bother with the egg. It's probably like a why not or something. I don't really remember what it is, but that would be my guess. But we're not going to use them as part of our team. That would be really interesting for one thing. Um, and we already have our psychic type anyway. Um, and I don't really want to use a slot, just having an egg filling it up for a while, because then we'd have to go back and get Zigzagoon every time we cut a bush or use um, Rock Smash. So I was buried in this hot sand, enjoying the heavenly warmth of a sand bath. I was just thinking I could really get used to this when a Pokemon went and nipped my backside. Gah! Oh, that sounds unfun. Wonder if it was like a Krabby or something. We drew as much hot water as we need, and yet the hot spring never runs dry. Isn't it magical? These hot springs appear near active volcanoes. Veins of water under the ground are heated by magma to well up as hot springs. That's cool, but I guess on the downside you live next to a somewhat active volcano. I feel like in the old days you could like get into these sand baths, I guess they're called. Not sure I've ever had anybody like bury you in sand at the beach. Maybe at some point, but can't remember actually doing it. Alright, so we've been everywhere but the hot spring, which you get to through the Pokemon Center, which is really cool. Your Pokemon can heal while you do too. How disappointing. Traveled all the way from Kalos dreaming of the hot springs over there. Come to find they're for Pokemon only. Seems there are hot springs in the gym too, so I should give them a try. Oh, this is for Pokemon only? I guess blue is for the boys. Oh, I remember this in the TV show. They come to the hot springs. Oh, that might have been in Cinnabar actually. Alright, well, can I fish here? That'd be cool. Ah, there's our gym badges, but not what I was trying to do. Nope. Alright, no fish here in the hot spring. Oh, that'd be so cool if there was like a fire and water type Pokemon that, like, there is, Volcanion, I think its name is, a legendary Pokemon, or mythical Pokemon actually. Um, but, I don't think you can catch him in a hot spring. It seems to me that the more I walk with my Pokemon, the friendlier they become. Yep, that's true. I gave a red Pokeblock to my Pokemon. It looks a lot cooler all of a sudden. Maybe I ought to eat a red Pokeblock. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's probably healthy. Like, you know, people can eat dog food, although I wouldn't recommend it. But I actually tried dog food once because I was little and I was like, oh, it looks like Cocoa Puffs. How bad could it be? I was wrong. It does not taste like Cocoa Puffs. Do not recommend. And we didn't actually heal up, did we? Or did we? Yes, we did. Okay, sweet. Let's bring out Ava again. And, alright, so that is Lava Ridge. Not too much to see here, but that's okay. Um, I am tempted. I was planning to go back to, the pass here, Fiery Path. Um, and the reason I was tempted to do that is because TM for Toxic is there. I looked up a while ago because I was trying to see if I could teach it to Roselia so that I would double Venoshock. Oh, that's not good. I can't learn Strength for Zigzagoon. I wonder if Linoon can learn Strength. If so, what I might even do is maybe off-screen train up our Zigzagoon to a Linoon, and then that way I can teach it Strength and have like the most awesome HM Pokemon. But if it can't learn Strength, then that will not be a viable approach. So I'm kind of worried it might not be able to. The other alternative would be to teach it to one of our other Pokemon and just maybe to Metang instead of Secret Power. Has a little bit more damage, it just has no secondary effect, at least in battle. But the trouble is I can't delete it then until we get to, I want to say, Moss Deep, the island. I can't remember where the move deleter is. It might be in Lily Cove, but maybe I'll just look that up to see. But alright, since we can't do Strength here, I'm not going to bother anyway. So the reason let's see what this is. Just for fun. The reason I'm not too concerned by it is because Toxic Spikes is actually going to be even better than Toxic. So I don't really need them badly poisoned, I just need them all poisoned. And if I'm in a battle and I lay down Toxic Spikes, it won't poison my current opponent, but it'll poison all the opponent's other Pokemon as long when they switch out, unless they're Flying type or using Levitate. Just a Machop. Well, that's good, that'll be easy XP for Ava then. Yes, I think Toxic Spike might be the way to go. Now, it won't poison the first Pokemon they send out, unless they switch it out for some reason, but usually trainers don't start with their strongest Pokemon. It's very, very rare. Maybe like random trainers, but they're not too tough anyway. Gym leaders and Elite Four usually save their best for near the end of the battle. We've already fought you, right? Yep. Alright, well, we'll here. Bleh. Once again, I need sleep. While we're here, let's go ahead and check out the desert, and we'll do the trick house later if we have time. Otherwise, I'll just do it next episode. So I think when you're in the sand here, like the darker sands, you can find wild Pokemon. Stardust, we can sell that for money. So I won't use a repel right away. Oh, it's actually a really quick shortcut. That's cool. So here we are already back at this area over here. We could also reface some of these guys in battle, but we've already seen them. So not gonna bother. Ooh, I wonder if this is... Nope, although I might want to use those. There could be stuff lost in the sand. Wouldn't be surprised. This might be... Oh, there's a person up here. Well, let's face you in battle first. Is she another delinquent? How did you manage to climb your way up here? Did you use a strange power like me, I wonder? You rode a mock bike up here? It wasn't some strange power? Do you think I could ride one too? Oh. So that's all she has to say? Huh. I realized she wasn't a trainer once I started talking to her, but I was thinking she might at least give you something. Alright, well. It's weird too, because I don't remember delinquents being in the original game, so I wonder if they changed them from a different trainer class. Maybe I'll search for that while I fight this dude. Alright, Machoke, this is good because it'll be a lot of experience, and ooh, level 28, so that's the same level as Flannery's best. They're definitely expecting your Pokemon to be a little higher level at this point. Wow, that did nothing. Fatal Throw. That did a lot. Alright, so Fatal Throw is fighting type. Slate and Ava are both even for fighting, but Lily should resist fighting. Let's bring in Lily, that way Ava and Lily both get some experience. And Ava doesn't faint. Alright, Poison thankfully resists fighting. I was about to say I don't have any full fighting resists, but that's not true because of Lily, I do. It might be worth almost leech seeding it, but let's go for Giga Drain, get some health back. It doesn't say, wow, that did a lot of damage. But Sandstorm has knocked out Machoke. His fighting type does not resist the Sandstorm. Only Rock, Steel, and Ground. So Delinquent didn't have a previous trainer class. I don't know if they're new trainers or they replaced other trainers. I thought it might say like they're the counterpart of mediums or something. Media, or multiple mediums, a media? Probably not. I think mediums is correct if it's like a person. Not that I believe in any of that, but as a trainer class. Alright, we'll go ahead and heal up our teams. He actually did a pretty good job there. So yeah, I might want to get our team to around level 30 or so going into this next gym just to be safe. Alright, let's check out these two, because I'm thinking one of these might have been the secret base I had. I still probably won't spend time today making a secret base, because we don't have any decos really. Oh, they're like repeat layouts, that's annoying. Maybe this one. But at some point, once we have more decos, I'll come back and maybe even start collecting decos and make a cool secret base. This isn't the one I had last time, but, you know, whatever. It seems like they're all about the same size. I'm hoping later in the game they might get bigger, but it doesn't really seem like that. Alright, so we are back here. Let's get our item finder out. And it's a camper. Does wearing those go goggles make you feel like some kind of champion for justice? Not really, although I must look pretty funny with like the go goggles and my item finder dowsing machine on. Yeah, that must be quite the sight. Alright, another defensive Pokemon here in Sandslash. Luckily we're immune to its rock type attacks. Sorry, it's ground type attacks. But I do think it can learn like rock throw or something. Maybe not rock throw, but I think there is a rock move it can learn. Maybe not if it's going to use Fury Cutter. That's a bug type move and it's not very effective against a flying type. Like Swablu. Actually the Sandstorm did more damage. Now, Sandslash being ground type is immune to the Sandstorm. And Fury Cutter will do increased damage each turn, although so will my Secret Power. Wonder what the chances are of its secondary effect, or I wonder what its secondary effect is here in the Sandstorm. Alright, wow. Critical hit, that's why. So, oh, we're gonna faint to the Sandstorm. I was gonna switch, but sorry, Ava. Alright, yeah, she's having a hard time here. We need some Pokemon that are not so defensive. Plus they're all evolved too, so that's kind of the tough part, because, you know, when Ava was against other unevolved Pokemon, her low attack stat wasn't really holding her back. But now that we're against like Machokes and Sandslash, they're not super strong Pokemon in the long run, but for this stage in the game, they're formidable opponents. Probably not going to use a Revive just because we have other Pokemon. And hopefully I don't regret that. Alright, let's bring forward to the front since he is our lowest level. Yeah, I bet I look like some kind of like alien wearing these antennae and goggles and all. Oop, another trainer, although we haven't seen wild Pokemon yet, surprisingly. Maybe they maybe there's a different area that's the sand you can catch Pokemon in. Traveler, okay, so interesting. It does have a high defense stat. That worries me a bit that double kick, or sorry, low kick might not be low sweep. Might not be a one shot. Although, you know, okay, we have dig. Low sweep gets stabbed though, so let's use that. What I should do is keep a tally of how often do I use a fire type move versus how often do I use a super effective move. So far, super effective move is a tally of 1. I'm sure I'll forget though. I do have my notepad here, maybe I will. I guess I should do it based on Pokemon though. So we have 1 for super effective, 0 for fire. And I probably just won't count the ones that are fire and super effective because then my item wouldn't matter either way. I'm doing that because I want to see which item is better in the long run, which I would get the most use out of. Alright. Healing up. Ooh, I see an item. Well, I don't see an item, but I detect an item. Probably in that rock there. And we have our first wild Pokemon. Who could it be? A Sandshrew. I think Sandshrew, it might have the ability Sandveil, or have the option for the ability Sandveil, which makes your evasion higher in a Sandstorm. Alright, so even though it's a wild Pokemon, because I'm going to fight it, we will count that as a fire attack. So it didn't get the boost from Expert Belt, but didn't really need it anyway. Protein, very cool. Maybe I should give those to our Pokemon before the next battle as well. Hope I don't miss anything here. Ooh, walked right by me. Excuse me, miss. Would you like to have a Pokemon battle? Wow, my eyes are crazy itchy. I should have bought some Go goggles. By the way, I heard there are fossils to be found in the desert. Do you know where? Is it just me? I'll have to rewind and see, or you guys can rewind and see. Was that a typo? It looked like there were two S's in desert, which is dessert. I always remember because you want twice as much dessert. You do not want twice as much desert. um, Alright, Cacnea is a grass and dark type. Evolves into Cacturne, who's okay. I think a little slow maybe. Alright, here's a case where fire is super effective and obviously fire attack, so kind of redundant there. So he's not the worst Pokemon to train. Cacturne's fairly powerful. There's also Seedot, which evolves into Shiftry, we talked about, and of course Lotad into Ludicolo. Just going by their final stages. There's a lot of grass types to choose from. Shroomish into Breloom is a decent choice, but not a lot of fire types, just the way it worked out, I guess. And there's also Roselia, and I'm glad we went with Roselia because I think Roserade will be the strongest in the end. Oh, that's right, there's a cool place down here that I don't think we can really do much about yet. TN37 Sandstorm. Well, isn't that appropriate? Sandstorm is a weather condition, as you guys probably know. And it's permanent in some areas of the game, like this one. But if you use it in battle for 5 turns, it'll have the Sandstorm effect that you can see here. Safety goggles. Oh, that's cool. So safety goggles are used sometimes in competitive play. Stardust. Must be a little crater under here. That's cool. They block any kind of powder or spore-based moves. So for example, the move Spore is a Spore-based move, or Poison Powder, or Sleep Powder, or Stun Spore. And sometimes in competitive play, Sleep is arguably the best status condition, so a lot of Pokemon, let's see, Baltoy is Ground and Psychic, so Fire it is, another point for Fire. So a lot of times people will use like a Moongus that knows Spore, or a Smeargle can learn Spore. So by giving a Pokemon safety goggles, it's kind of a free switch into Pokemon that are trying to put you to sleep. I'm gonna use Fire Pledge just because I'm not sure my other moves will finish it off. Voltoy is cool. It's like an ancient Pokemon. It's not very powerful, but I've always kind of liked the design of it. It's more defensive than it is offensive. It's a Ground and Psychic type, which I believe is a unique type in its evolution, Claydol. But they can do some. They have some cool, unique moves like Cosmic Power and others, I am sure. And a Sand Slash, so another point for Fire. Ooh, it's faster. Wonder if it has. Oh, okay. So it does. It has obviously Sand Veil because it avoided the attack that otherwise it would not have avoided. All right. Not sure if we can survive another attack or not, but dig. Okay. Oh, I wish Ava was revived. Okay. So, ooh. Don't want to leave Forden because obviously Ford will take super effective damage from dig. Slate is weak to dig. Dan and Lily are evenly affected by dig. So, sorry, Zigzagoon. It is once again your chance to shine, though. Going to take one for the team and eat this dig. That way we can have a free switch to one of our other Pokemon. Thinking maybe Dan would be good. I also would like to look up and see if how like moves like Uproar are affected by Metronome. I'm thinking because Uproar you have to use it every turn. I'm thinking it might be smart to give him the Metronome and give Ava the Silk Scarf again. But it depends if it like is it triggered by each turn of Uproar. I would think it would be, but I just want to confirm that before I change the items out. So Sand Tomb prevents you from switching, I think. And oh, not again. Well, we have no more Pokemon to sacrifice, so that a speed tie? No, okay. Um, he's just faster. Oh, this Sand Slash is doing it between its ability and its speed. Wow, okay, well, hopefully Lily is faster, but moral of the story, yes, heal Ava. Or maybe we'll run to the Pokemon Center real quick now that we have a lot of Pokemon fainted. But please be faster. Okay, good, we are faster. Crisis averted. I hope there's more to see here, though. What I don't want to do is go to the Pokemon Center, heal up, and then come back and realize uh, there's nothing else to see or do here. Can we bike here? Or yeah, I guess we can. Oh, very slowly. Alright. Have we faced that person yet? I think we did. Oops, and we have another wild Pokemon. Cacnea, that's right, you can catch Cacnea here. You do want one of your own. And I should probably heal just in case. Because it also has Sand Veil. Ingrain gives you a little bit of health back each turn and means you can't be like whirlwinded or roared out. Oh yeah, Sand Tomb, I don't know if I ever finished saying that. I think it prevents you from switching, and also it's kind of like Fire Spin from the original games. It does a little bit of damage at the end of each turn for 5 turns. I just really don't want to use a revive if there's not any more trainers. So maybe I'll do this. Maybe I'll use some more berries. And then if we see a trainer we haven't faced yet. Oh, am I getting those two guys confused? Okay, let's just go to the Pokemon Center. Hopefully you guys don't mind. It'll be quick. Oh, wrong way. Pokemon Center's to the south. And then we'll come back and finish this up. Or we'll just face some more Pokemon. Trapinch, okay. Actually, that's one of the reasons I wanted to come here, was to show you guys Trapinch, which is really cool. I think I mentioned it before. Trapinch is a ground-type Pokemon. So, oh, I didn't. Cacnea, I guess, is weak to fire. Didn't write that down. And we're kind of biased because there's a lot of ground types here, but so far it seems like Charcoal might be the way to go. Ah, I should have done that because it's obviously too powerful to knock out Trapinch. Alright, I'm changing my mind again. Already faced that guy, right? Do we face this guy? Can we face this guy? We did. I think because we probably explored most of this area. We haven't faced her yet. Alright, let's go ahead and revive like one more Pokemon. I was going to run back, but then we're already getting late in the episode, so I don't want to make you guys sit through that if it's going to be like running there and then ending the episode. Alright, we bought revives to use them, right? I like Soda Pop just because it's in the same like place as Revive, so it's very convenient in that regard. Don't have to switch menus or anything. Alright, let's bring Ava back to the fore. And we'll just keep going. I should use the Leopard Berry on Fire Pledge, but I'm not going to. My eyes sting a bit. Why? Everybody here, like, get some goggles, folks. Like, don't walk into the sandstorm. The game wouldn't even let me go into the sandstorm. Another Sand Slash, okay. A lot of Sand Slash. But that's good, well, I don't know if that's good or not. Just want to see if we can get whatever bonus that might help us. It's probably like lowered speed or something, which is not terribly good. Fury Swipes is a normal attack, hits 2 to 5 times. Yeah, Sand Slash's defense is just so high. Accuracy Fall, that's kind of cool. If he has Sand Veil, then we're kind of balanced now. So I would switch in Slate, because he would resist Fury Swipes. But Sand Slash is probably faster and could use Dig then, so... Alright, well, what to do. Let's bring in Lily, because I think Sand Slash is not going to use Dig against Ava, I wouldn't think, unless the trainer's predicting a switch or doesn't know about flying types. Yeah. It seems like sometimes like the trainers here are just like smarter than the gym trainers. The nice thing is we're not super effective, and Giga Drain should get back all the health we just lost. So I love Giga Drain, it's an awesome move. Probably not going to replace this one for a long time. One day with Petal Dance, but not for, I think that's like maybe in the 50s, so I am more than happy to stick with Giga Drain for a while. Oh, you're mean. Why am I mean? Because I won a battle? How is that mean? Alright, just to save time. Soda pop for Ava. See, it's not going to drink sodas like on the go. Just drink water to keep hydrated. Oh, this is one of the reasons we're here, actually. You found a root fossil. If you take this fossil, no doubt the other one will sink into the sand. Oh, of course. I'm not gonna take the root fossil. Let's take the other one. Claw fossil, let's go with that. The claw fossil would be a bug and rock type, which we could add to our team. We don't have a bug and rock type, but as you guys can tell, we are missing a water type, so I will be saving this slot for a water type. There are a lot of water types in this gen too, which is nice. Team Aqua doesn't use very many of them, but that the guy we saw before up there? I think so. What about this place? I don't think this is my previous area, but we'll check it out. Oh, this is tiny, no way. It's cool that it's like a desert one, but no thank you. See, I don't know where you can actually revive these, probably not for a while. But the root fossil evolves into Lileep, which evolves into Cradily. Just trying to wander around here, not encounter too many wild Pokemon. Ooh, a rare candy, very cool. Seems like these sand pits are a good place to check. Which is a rock and grass type, which I've always liked because it's a very unique type combination. And I don't even know why, but for some reason, okay, we've already been here. Already talked to that guy. I guess we've been pretty much everywhere, right? We've been down here, that's where we found the Sandstorm TM. Alright. I might catch a Trapinch just for fun, and then we'll call it a day. Oh, a mound of sand here. But even if you could get them sooner in the game, I probably wouldn't recommend training a Cradily. It's not probably the most fun Pokemon to train. But if you want to, you know, teach their own. I think the Claw Fossil evolves into, I want to say a North. Is it North the first stage or the second stage? Either way, they're both, I can picture the two of them, and they're both rock and bug type Pokemon. Armaldo is the second one. I think it's a North into Armaldo, or something like that. Which I think is a little bit faster, has a good attack stat. It's actually a pretty cool Pokemon. It's bug and rock type, which is a fairly good type combination, actually. So, you know, I could definitely see it being fun to train in Armaldo. There's something around here somewhere. Here it is, PP up. Also very cool. Yes, I think I've been around the edges of this area. I've been around the middle portion, more or less. I don't know how rare or not rare Trapinch is. I was going to catch him just for fun. I'm not going to train it. I did consider, because we don't have a ground or dragon type besides, you know, Ava. So if I didn't go with Ava with a Swinoob, or not a Swinoob, a Swablu, I would have probably gone with a Trapinch into a Flygon. Just because, like I said, even though we could have done Dragon Flying type, like Salamence, I've never really liked Salamence that much just because it's like the same thing as Dragonite. And I'd rather have Dragonite. Better move pool and just, I don't know, I like Dragonite better. What was I going to say? So, yeah, but I have trained them before, and they're a lot of fun to train. They are, so Trapinch is a ground type, obviously, but it evolves into Ibrava, which is flying and dragon, and then Flygon, which is also, not, I said ground and dragon is what I meant to say. Flying and dragon. We're getting close. Where is it? Ah, right here. Probably would not have found that one without the item finder. Just a revive, but that's good because we use some revives. Alright, well, I'll go another minute or two, and if I find a Trapinch, we'll catch it. And if not, then... We faced you already, right? Yeah. If not, then I'll just call it. Because I do want to try to get in maybe one more episode. Or I might just call it a day myself, because I'm getting a little tired, so... We'll see. I did actually look up, because like I told you guys, I did keep a spreadsheet of all my old Pokemon games and my teams, which I've kept all these years. So I did look it up, and I did train both one Flygon and an Altaria in the past before there was Mega Evolution. That's the real reason I decided to go with Altaria instead. If there was not a Mega Evolution, I would have almost certainly gone with Flygon. Because there is, I want to really train a Mega Altaria. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But I did train an Altaria to level 63 in one of my games, and I did train a Flygon to level 95. So definitely had a lot more experience with the Flygon than the Altaria, but I have trained both before. Alright, so after the Sandshrew, let's find one more Pokemon, and I'll call it quits. We wouldn't really use the Trapinch anyway, although it could be cool to leave in the daycare. But we already have two Pokemon in the daycare, so I'm not too worried about it. Alright, and that's it for Sandshrew. Got a little more XP. One thing that is cool about this area is there's a legendary Pokemon you can find here, but not until much later in the game. Part of a legendary trio called the, what are they called? Oh, have I been over here? Yes, this is where I came in. Okay. Well, that answers that. The legendary golems, if I'm not mistaken. No relation to the Pokemon golem. Um, they're also called something else that I can't remember. But alright, Sandshrew, so I think we'll just defeat the Sandshrew and then be done with it. And that'll be level 27. That's cool. But yeah, I guess that's it. So we can't find him now. Maybe later we'll come back and catch the legendary Pokemon Regirock. I think his ruin just like appears like as a mirage in the middle of the desert because I don't see it there now. I was thinking it might be there but be empty, but I don't even see it, so I guess not. Hang in there, Ava. I probably should use a berry in between, shouldn't I? Keep forgetting to do that. And sweet. Okay, good. I think one more Seeker Power with the Metronome should be enough to defeat him. And there we go. We have victory, and we have level 27. Cool. Any new moves? Nope, no new moves. Alright guys, that was fun. As much as I really want to keep playing, I love getting into this game, and there's just so much to do and see, and I want to do the Trick House and face Norman's gym. I do think I should probably just call it a night and be a responsible adult. But I should have some time to play tomorrow night, and I'm really looking forward to it then. So, as always, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you back here for the next episode.